Video 6, Nature of the Self, Nature of an Enlightened Being. Of course, both are the same. Now, Ekatma Panchakam. At his age 68, Sri Bhagavan wrote 5 verses after a long gap. At his age 71, he shed his body. These verses contain the final verdict. And one of them is தன்னை மறந்து தனவே தானாய் எண்ணி எண்ணில் பிறவி எடுத்து இறுதி தன்னை உணர்ந்து தானாதல் உலக சஞ்சாரக் கனவின் விழித்தலே கான். She is having forgotten the truth that we are the deathless, infinite existence, consciousness, bliss, Atma, Brahman we are. Having taken n number of births, underline, having taken n number of births, this outlook we need to stick to. Otherwise, we will be enamored by the universe and its pleasures and we'll be stuck. We'll be stuck with the cycle of birth and rebirth. Having taken n number of births, தன்னை மறந்து தனவே தானாய் எண்ணி எண்ணில் பிறவி எடுத்து finally இறுதி தன்னை உணர்ந்து தானாதல், realizing our true nature and becoming that Atma or becoming one with that Atma is a state where உலக சஞ்சார கனவின் விழித்தலே கான். It is a state where you feel this appearance in a number of births on the earth is just an experience of a dream. The way you dream many things in the night and when you wake up, it all looks insubstantial. You ate an apple in the night, morning it was not there or its effect was not there. You ate a pizza, morning you left some pizza, morning it was not there, leftover was not there. You bought a big bungalow in the night in your dream, morning the bungalow is not there. The same way upon enlightenment, body is not there, world is not there, the universe is not there, only you are there. As what? As the body? No, as Atman, Brahman. The ever existing oneness, formless oneness, existence, consciousness, bliss. And in fact, the final verse, of course, before that there is one, பொன்னுக்கு வேறாக பூஷணம் உள்ளதோ தன்னை விட்டு தனுவேது தன்னை தனு என்பான் அஞ்ஞானி தானாக கொள்வான் தன்னை அறிந்த ஞானிதரி. This point we have already covered in another verse. Is there a gold ornament apart from the gold? You are calling it an earring, a stud, a chain, a necklace, etc. When you are doing this, you are just using the name, form and function. Gold is one, name, form and function are many. The same way Atma is one. The entire universe, the body, the world, etc. are none but name, form and function. Because inside them, if you peep inside and see, one only exists. If you peep into the ornaments, you will see only gold. The same way we peep into the body, thought, world, universe, we will see that only one Atma exists. பொன்னுக்கு வேறாக பூஷணம் உள்ளதோ தன்னை விடுத்து தனுவேது. Here he says, is there a body apart from that Atma? The Atma is not inside the body. The body is inside the Atma. Like how in an ocean 1 billion balls, footballs are floating, the same way in the limitless consciousness that we are, 7 billion bodies are floating, 7 billion animals are floating, n number of stars are floating, the sky is floating, entire universe is floating like a ball. Keep it that way. That's all. The entire universe containing everything is just a ball floating on the surface of the ocean. That is consciousness, that is Brahman, that we are. This is the outlook. தன்னை விடுத்து தனுவேது தன்னை தனு என்பான் அஞ்ஞானி. An unenlightened person will call himself the body. தன்னை தனு என்பான் அஞ்ஞானி தானாக கொள்வான் தன்னை அறிந்த ஞானிதரி. One who has realized his true nature will have him as Brahman, Atma. And one more verse is there which says, தன்னுட்தனுவிருக்க தான சடவுடலன் தன்னுள் இருப்பதா தானுண்ணும் மன்னவன் சித்திரத்தினுள்ளது அச்சித்திரத்துக்கு ஆதார வத்திரம் என்றெண்ணுவான். Same point, தன்னுட்தனுவிருக்க. When the body is inside the Atma, an Ajnani, an unenlightened person will think that the Atma is inside the body. That is equal to saying, the picture is there, Sri Bhagavan's picture is there. This picture is drawn on this paper. This is Atma. This picture is the universe. So, if I ask you, where is this hand of Sri Bhagavan? You are touching this picture and saying, you are saying this is Atma. Whereas he wants you to see, this hand is after all a picture that is on the paper. That's all. The same way, everything, the entire universe is like a cinema movie on the screen of awareness that we are. Okay? This is the outlook. So, தன்னுவிருக்க தான சடவுடலன் தன்னுள் இருப்பதா தானும் அன்னவன் சித்திரத்தின் உள்ளது அச்சித்திரத்துக்கு ஆதார வத்திரம் என்று எண்ணுவான். Those days, artists used to paint pictures on a piece of cloth. So, if I ask for some detail what is it that is this picture is painted on, somebody shows some spot within the picture. That is wrong, because the entire picture is on the cloth. That is the point, which means body, everything is contained within Anma. They don't have independent existence. This is the point. And then finally, சரி எப்போதும் உள்ளது வேகான்ம வஸ்துவே. This is the state of experience of a ஞானி or ஞானம். எப்போதும் உள்ளது வேகான்ம வஸ்துவே. What always exists, what is real, is only that Atma. Of course, after that he says, Guru Dakshinamurti, without using words in his silence, he spread it to other disciples. If he had not said that, how would you have come to know? Bhagavan is saying. Most important point is that எப்போதும் உள்ளத வேகான்ம வஸ்துவே. This is what is ஞானம். This is the nature of a realized being, nature of the self. What? It is formless, infinite, pervades the entire universe, yet remains untouched. And it always exists. Everything else comes and goes. Like how on a cinema screen, a movie comes and goes. The hero that appeared on the screen, he does not stick to it. He vanishes. But screen never vanishes, so to say. The same way, Atma never vanishes. Everything else is an appearance in consciousness. Next is தன்மயமாய் நின்ற நிலை தானே தானாகி நின்றால் எல்லாம் நின்மயமாய் நிகழும் பராவரமே. This, of course, the Bhagavan has made a mention of it. This is by one of the saints, Tayumanavar. This says, தன்மயமாய் நின்ற நிலை தானே தானாகி நின்றால் எல்லாம் நின்மயமாய் எல்லாம் நிகழும் பராபரமே. See here, this verse points to an important point made by Sri Bhagavan. He says, there is only one power, one Shakti which does everything, which operates as all the individuals, all the animals, plants, stars, etc. So, this points to the idea of Kartrutvam and Bhoktrutvam, doership and enjoyership. We all think we are individuals, we have learned several things, we have skill sets, we do things, and we enjoy the fruit of it, good or bad. Sri Bhagavan says, no. Everything is done by that one higher power. It has distributed its ego, so to say, in so many individuals, and it looks like we all have egos, it looks like we all have a sense of doership, sense of enjoyership. Sri Bhagavan says, no. This is how we expand the mind and accept this. You do whatever needs to be done, but Sri Bhagavan says, know that it is being done through you. You are an instrument using which that higher power does everything. This gives us a sense of relief. This brings us perspective. Not that you'll stop functioning as an individual, you will, but that inflated ego will go, that I am a great achiever. If he had not willed, this would not have happened. You would say, according to your prarabdha, that prarabdha itself was ordained by that higher power. So that's what this verse says. தன்மயமாய் நின்ற நிலை தானே தானாகி நின்றால் நின்மயமாய் எல்லாம் நிகழும் பராபரமே. If I stay as Atma, not entertaining thought, I will realize that in the whole universe, whatever is happening is being done by you. Then, an important section, this is Arunachala Ashtakam, 8 verses in which Sri Bhagavan talks about his spiritual history. So, in the first song he says, Harivaru Giriyana Amardarum Amma. It's a long one with 8 lines. I'll just sum up. He says, this mountain, Arunachala mountain, sits like an ignorant mountain, but it is everything. It is the highest power. Not many people will know, or even a few people cannot know. He says, since my childhood, I have had this in my mind. It's because of prarabdha, previous birth memory. I have had this in mind that Arunachala is something big, but I did not know what it is. One of my relatives came. I asked him, where are you coming from? He said, Tiruvannamalai. Although I learnt that this Annamalai is nothing but Tiruvannamalai, this mountain is nothing but Tiruvannamalai, I was not fully aware. And without revealing the full Advaitic knowledge, this mountain pulled me to Tiruvannamalai. After going there, I saw the mountain standing still. After getting near the mountain in Tiruvannamalai, at his age, he says 16, I saw this mountain standing still. Then the next verse he says, that is when his state of experience moves from duality to non-duality. He says, I saw this mountain, then I inquired, who is seeing this mountain standing still? When I inquired like this, when I went inside, the person who saw this mountain was not there. There was no thought to say that I saw that. There was neither the thought to say that I did not see it. Then he says, who can explain this phenomenon? Then he addresses Arunachala. Those days, even in the ancient times, he have said this, but now, in order to reveal to the world this truth, you are standing now like a mountain which towers to the sky up to the ground. We will continue in video 7.